One, two. The little guy right there behind the one with glass, you need to move.
In the middle of Old Town Conyers, Georgia, sits Ezell Studios, capturing the dreams of people throughout Georgia. The main photographer of Ezell Studios is Gary Ezell.
In 1996, I started Ezell Studios. It was my hobby for about 10 years before I started it, and I had been in the corporate world working, and I got tired of the corporate world, so I decided I wanted to quit and do my own business. Photography is something I loved, so it was a 2-year planning process. It wasn't like I quit overnight and decided, oh, let's just do photography, but I did. So started that in actually 1994. So this is my 22nd year.
Ezell Studios is a place of hard work and determination to satisfy all their customers. Even though Ezell's is a working environment, they still seem to make their job different and fun.
This will be like what the website looks like. It's like different pictures and just kind of like headshots. I also have a blog, so even if we do some like full body shots, like that's fine too. But I am looking for more like headshot wise to kind of use for like different things like that.
Workers at Ezell Studios enjoyed their jobs and helped Gary with any task needed to be done.
What I look for in my employees are hardworking, ethical, honest young ladies. And the reason I say young ladies is we have had a few guys, photographers or graphic design, but all the quote Ezell girls, the ones that help the customers, the ones that do most of the work around here, are girls, because it just doesn't look right when a guy tries to help a girl put a drape on or tries to help her with her hair and stuff like that. So most everybody that works here are girls.
Ezell Studios holds a studio in a building right next to the main office. This studio holds multiple backgrounds and different types of props.
The different kinds of shoots, getting ready for those, that's something you have to think about. Tomorrow morning we're going to be shooting the softball, so I need to have 2 lights, one for the individuals and one for the teams, and of course 2 photographers, which means you need 2 cameras and you need 2 tripods, and you need people to help on this one and people to help on this one, and you have to have a bar to line the teams up with. So you got to think about what it is you're going to go do before you do it. So you got to put some thought into it. And then tomorrow evening we're only having 1 camera, 1 background, but we have to take the stand, we have to take the background itself, just 1 camera, and it takes me 3 girls with that to do the job there that we're going to need. We're going to go to Fernbank and do that. For when we're here in the studio in the summer shooting seniors or models or families or whatever, pretty much the studio stays set up all the time, so we don't have to really make any changes. Of course, when you go to a wedding, you got to think about and get the information together of the family dynamics, I guess. If there's mother and dad on bride's side, mother and dad on the father's groom's side, and you got to know who you're going to be asking for during the wedding. So weddings, in some senses, for getting ready for them are easier, but there's a lot of thought that goes into a wedding. So it just depends on which kind of thing we're going to go shoot to prepare for the shoot.
Ezell Studios goes to different schools and also captures team pictures. Here, Gary captures the team pictures of Heritage baseball and track teams.
The reason we moved from our other location is, number one, I wasn't really happy with the landlord, but we had been photographing a lot of people here in Old Town Conyers for a couple of years and enjoyed it, so many different backgrounds. I don't care what a person comes in wearing here, you can find a background that's going to match it very, very nicely. So, and it's easy. You just walk out the door and bam, there's 3 backgrounds just all of a sudden, plus the ones we already have here. So anyway, the old town feeling, the different kinds of backgrounds, those were some of my main reasons for wanting to move here. And there's people here. Where we were, it was on a dead-end street, cul-de-sac area, and you never saw anything. You just saw cars going up down the interstate. So here we get to see people too. And so far, I've been very, very happy with the move.
Ezell's photos are very diverse, from taking pictures of students, teams, and families.
Prospering in the photography business has become a kind of an oxymoron. being successful in photography. It's hard to do now. But the best way to do that now, and that's exactly what I did last year, our business has been going backwards for a number of years. We're about half the size we were 6 years ago, but we were more profitable last year than we probably have ever been, and that was with cutting expenses and things like that. And that is a part of the reason for the move. It's just a little bit cheaper here than it was in the building that we were in. But I don't expect really to grow the business anymore. I'm very happy with the size of the business now. So now the only thing we have to do is just make it more profitable, cut expenses, and not even raise prices. That's not what I'm planning on doing. I just want to keep our expenses, be a little smarter businessman than I've been in the past.
Ezell Studios will continue to progress and inspire others in the photography field.